You can keep vibing. I'll crank it back up.
What up, everybody, and welcome to a live post-game edition of Dodgers Territory. Oh my goodness. Alanna, Rizzo, Clint, Pasillas. Thank you guys so much for being here. In 3 years of doing the show, I have never, and I mean never, have seen Clint so excited and exasperated as I did in that moment in which Kiké Hernandez got the ball to Miguel Rojas for the double play. We are psyched to be presented by Fox One. We are psyched that you guys are here. Thank you so much. Rate us 5 stars, all of the things. Subscribe. Good. Clint, take a breath. They did it. They did it. They forced a game 7. What an unbelievable defensive ending to that game. Here we go. Best 2 words in all of sport. Game 7.
Game 7. Oh my God. My voice is a little gone after that. Holy shit. Hey, Alanna, you live to fight another day. This team lives to fight another day. What an ending to this game. I mean, immediately everybody, the anxiety is through the roof on this game. This is the most invested I've been in a game this year. Shocker, breaking news. I don't play for the team. I don't need to be invested in everything. Holy crap, to have survived that. Us, all of us together.
Yes,
what a game.
You jumped out of your chair, you yelled, you screamed, you hollered, you howled. You did all of the things. And I tell you what, Miguel Rojas, Clint Pasillas, getting his first start of the World Series.
Love him.
And making a difference in the most amazing way. Obviously, you saw the emotion, Kiké getting it to Miguel, and laying the tag down, touching the base, all of the things. I mean, Will Smith had emotion that I've never seen from Will Smith. Willie Dills, man.
I mean, because it had emotion, period.
Period, right? I mean, Miguel Rojas was as red in the face as you could possibly be. Cillian Murphy got him out of, I mean, I tell you what an unbelievable finish. Apparently Buck Martinez, of course, does a tremendous job on the Toronto Blue Jays broadcast. Buck talking over here about how Rojas made play after play tonight. Yeah. He made it look easy. That isn't including picking the throw on the last out. So Miguel makes a difference, not always at the plate, but you never question the glove of Miggy Rowe. No.
And you know what? Kiké had a really, really bad at bat in the top of the 9th there. Found a way to live one more day of Keektober for us as I bring in the chat. Guys, sound off. What an effing game. Dodgers force game 7 of the World Series. And there was a little bit of everything in this game. There are still plenty of things we could be worried about, can be complaining about, and we'll probably do that after the break in a little while. But Tyler Glasnow, putting them in that spot. It comes in, first pitch, I think, jam shot to get that first out. And then you knew Kiké was going to be able to get to that ball. I just was not expecting Toronto to have their New York Yankees moment, but they finally had their New York Yankees moment. The Dodgers have been having plenty of them. It hasn't bitten them in the ass as much as it bit the Yankees in the ass last year. But when the Dodgers get opportunities, they capitalize. And I mean, it wasn't the best of throws from Enrique Hernandez, but what a scoop by Miguel Rojas to hold onto that baseball as well. I've said it a lot online in the past. I don't say it as much these days. You heard it twice. I'm sorry that it's crass, but I love to say somebody blow that man, because sweet Lord, what a play. We got a super chat.
On that note, let's get some super chats in there. $50. $50 from Jay Watare. Holy shit.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that was very much a holy shit moment. And by the way, I know we have a lot to talk about. Our whole rundown is jumbled, and that's okay. It's jumbled for a good reason. Tyler Glasnow only threw 3 pitches. Does he start mañana?
I think it's going to be the thing that makes the most sense is Shohei Ohtani. He's going to start on a 3 days rest. If he is the opener or whatever you would want to call it, he remains the DH, and you don't need to do some sort of weird tomfoolery to keep him in the game as a hitter, like putting him in the outfield. Although having Shohei Ohtani in the outfield might not be a terrible idea, because we need to have a conversation about Teoscar at some point, because my boy has lost the clutch He's lost the clutch gene over the last couple of series. But Shohei Ohtani starting for this team makes the most sense. Give us what you got. 3-4 innings max, 2 or 3 innings, and then hero stuff from Tyler Glasnow here, trying to shift the narrative, trying to make me sound like a jackass. It came in the bullpen, and I'm pointing up at my TV. That was an ace moment right there for Tyler Glasnow. Not that he struck anybody out, but still, the fact that his stuff was nasty enough to get jam shots and force the issue and have the Dodgers defense take over. Love and appreciate the hell out of it.
I was going to say get jam shots, but the credit, more of the credit goes to the guys playing defense behind him. That was just an unbelievable effort, obviously, from Kiké and Miggy Rowe, who is also, we talk so much about Clayton Kershaw retiring in what is a Hall of Fame career, but Miguel Rojas is hanging up the cleats as well. You saw him taking it all in at Dodger Stadium too. So what an opportunity for him to get out there today in an unbelievable effort. Defensively. Throw up that super chat again. $20 super chat. We appreciate you so much.
Kenyatta.
Kenyatta Savage. Hello, Kenyatta. Wow, what a game. Offense is still a problem. You're not wrong. Yeah. What are the hitting coaches doing? It has nothing to do with the hitting coaches, guys. They can't, it's the same hitting coaches we've had all season long. And the offense, and Ken and I talked about this today on Fair Territory. This offense has not been overpowering all year, really. There's been stretches of okay, but that's not been an offense that has really been an absolute force all season long, and that continues in the postseason. The strength of this team in this World Series has been the starting pitching, and that certainly continued tonight. Yama did a great job. We questioned whether he should have gone back out there in the 7th. Roki did fine. He was a little bit rocky today. But that also tells you, with Glasnow warming up and then Glasnow coming in, that also tells you about how Dave feels about the remainder of the bullpen, right? The circle of trust is very, very, very small.
The entirety.
That includes Roki Sasaki.
Yeah, the entirety of that bullpen. Was available and was not used. Shout out Justin Wroblewski, had himself a really nice 7th inning there, works around a 2-out double to pitch throw a clean inning. You could tell. One of the things that we've learned as we all experience Roki Sasaki together, you can tell when Roki's not going to be on. He did not have his sharpest stuff. And you and I were speaking between innings before the game obviously ended, and I strained my voice here. At 25 pitches, not looking exceptionally sharp, I wondered if it was the best idea. And look, we should be sticking with the positive. The Dodgers forced a Game 7. They won and all that, but I wonder if it was the best idea to send Roki out there when he kind of had nothing. And now you would assume 33 pitches, maybe he's not available tomorrow. Maybe that one day would have helped him get back on track. So I'm sure everybody's going to be available tomorrow.
Everyone's available tomorrow. Everybody's available. Glasnow's available. I think Shohei should start, obviously, because you get him out there early, let him, all things being considered, if he can do it, go 5 or 6 innings would be amazing. But even if he goes 4 innings, and you can have Tyler Glasnow back him up. He only threw 3 pitches tonight. He's ready. Everybody, it's Johnny Holstaff. We've discussed this. It was going to be Johnny Holstaff today. It's definitely going to be Johnny Holstaff tomorrow. It's going to be Johnny Holstaff for the Toronto Blue Jays as well. This was what a finish, man. You lost your mind. I'm just kind of dumbfounded by the way I expected to win tonight. I did think that they'd get out of it. I didn't think that was going to be the ending of the game. And it's been what a gift. What a gift to be able to force the Game 7. And obviously the momentum, I know both teams are 3-3, but I feel very strongly. You can say that I'm a homer,
Good.
I just feel strongly that the Dodgers have the momentum now.
The people are here for us to be homers and root for the team while keeping it. I think we do a good job of at least keeping it like fair and balanced enough homers. We've already talked about a number of things. We need to talk about Marcus Lynn bets. We should do that. But first, How about we take a break so we can tell you guys about DraftKings, and then we'll be back.
The NBA season tips off, and so does DraftKings' newest fantasy game. DraftKings Pick 6 is the easiest way to play for big wins with every possession giving you a shot at real money. Here's how to play. Just pick more or less on 2 or more stats and unlock the upside every game brings.
Pick 6 is available in Texas, California, Missouri, and more.
Don't just watch basketball, cash in. Download the DraftKings Pick 6 app now and use code FOUL. That's code FOUL. Play just $5, get $50 in Pick 6 bonus picks. Make the call, ride the upside in partnership with DraftKings Pick 6. The crown is yours.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org in Connecticut. Must be 18 and over. Age and eligibility restrictions vary by jurisdiction. Pick 6 not available everywhere, including New York and Ontario. Void where prohibited. 1 per new customer. Bonus awarded as non-withdrawable Pick 6 bonus picks that expire in 14 days. Limited time offer. See terms at pick6.draftkings.com/promos.
All right, we welcome you back to Dodgers Territory, presented by Fox One. By the way, guys, support us with our merch. We appreciate it very much. Dodgers Territory store, it is now open. You can visit the store at dodgersterritoryshop.com. You can click that QR, scan that QR code right there on YouTube. Support the show in style. It supports me. It supports Clint. It supports the show. We appreciate it very much. Let's talk about MLB, Marcus Lynn Betts, because so much of the conversation leading into this game, Clint, and Mookie certainly said it himself, was that he's been terrible in this World Series. His words, not ours. The point is he's struggled. But it's not just MLB. It is everybody in the offense that has struggled mightily up and down that lineup. Today he came in huge, an opportunity for him to drive in some runs. He did that, and boy, did it matter. God bless him.
Capitalized. That's my cleanup hitter. I said it. I yelled it on Twitter as well. What a game this was. But for there to be some ducks on the pond, 2 out, 2-run single, was it a single or double from it was a double from Mookie Betts there in the 3rd inning. Needed it obviously to win this baseball game, but he needed it for this, for the boys. Just a massive. I love the fact that it wasn't. He didn't fly the ball either. I've been talking about keep it low, find some ground, find some grass early, and of course he ends up getting a hard hit through the 6-hole there, or 5-hole, whatever you want to call it. Loved it. Needed it.
Me too.
Needed that. And then Tommy Edman getting that rally started, by the way, with a double just over Vladimir Guerrero Jr.'s glove there and at first base. You do worry the fact that that's where they ended their offense. There's a number of opportunities, of course, to cash in some insurance.
Perhaps. Am I naive to think, though, that this ending catapults them into the bats waking up too?
If it doesn't, they got some problems. They're going to have a hard time going to bed tonight. That much is for certain. This is a game they are going to. They're probably beating the living hell out of Kiké right now in the most loving, brotherly way. But they got to come. They should be wanting to play the game right now. They should want to be playing Game 7 right now. Ride that momentum. Mm-hmm. But yeah, this needs to be something like, all right, all hands on deck. Dave said in so many words, well, he didn't want to say it, but Dave said in his pregame or his between series presser yesterday, he's like, I don't want to say it this way, but this is war, and we need to find a way to win this war, and keep the line moving. Whatever the hell you need to do to scratch across runs when you have those kind of opportunities, you need to do it. You straight up need to take advantage of Max Scherzer and Johnny Holstaff, I guess, for Toronto. I don't know if obviously neither team has announced the starter yet, but that was the matchup.
That's the thing, though. If you look at who we probably have starting and who they probably have starting, and even the guys that are backing up our starters versus their starters, I still feel pretty good about the Dodgers' chances. Again, not to take anything away from the Blue Jays. They've been the better team so far. I mean, they have certainly been the better team in this World Series, just the way they've gone about their business. They've done everything right. The Dodgers' offense really needs to get things going. And again, the circle of trust for Dave and the bullpen is shrinking like crazy. But I do feel that the way that this game ended and the way that Mookie kind of got off the schneid there can only help, right? It can't hurt. Yeah. It can only help going into tomorrow.
Yeah. Again, all these boys, they need to wake up. They need to keep the line moving, to doing all that kind of stuff. I would not be shocked. I really hope to see this same lineup out there tomorrow. I liked it. I need to see, and the one guy I really need to see wake up is Teoscar Hernandez. The clutch is absolutely gone. It's weird. He seems like
and it's not even, yes, you're 100% right. I think it's more so the defensive stuff too, for me. It's like the routes that are being run, like it's just the whole thing, the whole package needs
but
to be
you can mask the defensive shortcomings with a 3-run Teo Bamba.
Sure,
It's real
that's
easy.
true.
And he had bases loaded right after
but you can't
Mookie.
have a 3-run home run, Clint, if guys don't get on base.
Yeah.
But I would settle for a solo shot from Teo at this point.
And Dave had said, I think a week ago, maybe less than a week ago, he had mentioned the team was doing good at building innings, but not finishing innings. And in that third inning, they finished an inning, and then they couldn't really build again. And that's been the issue, like you're talking about there. You need to get some guys on base before you're actually able to cash in and capitalize. But finding a way to build and finish is the only way you're going to win Game 7. But I really like the spot. We knew if you get to a Game 7, obviously it's a toss-up. I don't know if you saw, I'm assuming you did because it's a dog, but online or on the tic-tac that the kids are into, there's a little corgi who each year bounces a basketball down the stairs. Yeah, and we've been talking about this on my All Dodgers show. The corgi said it was going Game 7, and the corgi the corgi snooted the basketball straight into the hoop for Game 7 for the Dodgers to win.
Okay.
So believe in the corgi.
We don't even need to play the game. Like the corgi said, we don't even need to play.
In corgi we trust. We also appreciate a lot of the people hanging out with us in the chat. Early in the show, we got Richie Flores, $1.99. He says he went through a whole package of underwear, and he goes to Costco for those. So there's a lot of them.
Perfect.
This one's for you, Alanna. $1.99 from Raul says 6'7". Do you want to do the thing again? I feel like an asshole doing that. It says win. Yeah, that's what we're going for. We want to win. Like Yoshinobu Yamamoto says, losing is not an option. Kiké Hernandez wearing the shirt today. Losing is not an option. It's still not an option. $9.99 from our friend Francisco Diaz. What a game. The real Mookie finally stood up. Yama did Yama things. Glasnow came in to save the day. And I might have said it in the show, but that's my Puerto Rican goat. Let's go. Dodgers Game 7. I really appreciate the fact that this is going 7. We obviously
it's great for the sport. It's great for the fan, especially. I mean, granted, we would have liked it to be a sweep because just for our heart attack, and our sanity. But this is a good thing for the game. This is a good thing for the sport. For those that are just baseball fans or getting into the game or whatever. I mean, Game 7 is pretty special.
Yeah,
especially when you win it.
and I think I'd said after it was either yesterday or maybe after, probably not after the loss on Wednesday, but we're setting up for an all-time classic fall classic here. This is going to be something that maybe we talk about in the same breath as 2016 with Cleveland and Chicago. That was just an all-time Game 7. That's probably the most recent insane all-time Game 7. Hell, I think you could also look at that Nationals one. I'm pretty sure that's the one where Howie Kendrick chip shotted that homer over the right field fence there at
Dodger legend Howie Kendrick.
Dodgers legend. To say it wasn't at Nationals Park because they did it on the road. So in Houston, boo. But anyways, how about we get more into the chat? Nancy Brown with $25. Appreciate you, Nancy. Says,
thanks, Nancy.
Great game, but job's not finished. Job is not finished. Win for Kirsch, win for Vesia, win for the fans in the city. One more day.
By the way, before I forget, I want to shout out the Blue Jays because if you brought it up, Clint, I didn't notice it, but you brought it up. The Blue Jays relievers were also wearing. Chris Bassett had number 51 on his hat. I know that you noticed that. So big shout out to the Toronto Blue Jays for also kind of in their own way shouting out Alex Vesia and supporting him in their own way. Again, Alex Vesia away from the team with a family matter. So that was a very cool gesture on the part of the Blue Jays as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's a brotherhood. That's what they say with baseball players. They got each other's back in some way, shape, or form. I don't know if there's any sort of connection between Chris Bassett and Alex Vesia. If Bassett was ever a Marlin or something like that when AV was a Marlin, but to see that, I didn't notice any other Jays relievers, but still, just to see that, it's It's a really, really cool gesture
Yeah.
for a terrible situation for the Vesias. And of course, our love's still going out to Alex and Kayla, and hope they are managing well through this. And my God, I hope a World Series can lift some spirits for sure. $5 from Gabrielle, however you want to pronounce it. And that's all she wrote. Game over. Dodgers, well, they don't walk it off, but 12 down, one more to go. Let's go, Dodgers. Yeah, a couple more super chats, and we'll start looking ahead to Game 7. Get Teo some glasses. Francisco,
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with him.
Send him to the chiropractor. Get him some glasses. Do all the things that fixed the Dodgers last year, and we'll be in a good spot. And then also, Francisco, I know I wasn't the only one screaming hands up when Dean was attempting to make a play. Yeah, we were watching that in real time, having that discussion, and I was like, immediately, you put your hands up there.
Yeah.
And
well, you put your hands up and then you play the ball. Like, you play it, right? And it's like, I was like, God. I was trying to get the explanation of exactly what needed to be done in that situation, but yeah. I'm like, get him back to second. They shouldn't advance. What the hell?
All right, so let's reset. Listen, the Dodgers win. Dodgers force a Game 7. This is what we were hoping for. This is honestly what you and I were expecting, and had all of our fingers crossed for, and everything we could have crossed. Perfect opportunity to talk about that here. We got $5 super chat from Fuzzy Balls in the chat. Says Toronto has Scherzer, Bieber, you savage tomorrow. Who do the Dodgers have? We want to run through that a little bit.
The Dodgers have everybody. The Dodgers have Ohtani, Glasnow, my mom,
Sheehan,
your mom,
Justin
everyone's mom,
Clayton Kershaw,
everybody, everybody.
Dodger legend Will Klein should be available. I really like the Dodgers pitching situation, pitching setup there. I'll put this one back up there. Like Scherzer, if he's getting the ball for a Game 7, you should have short rest. Not a whole lot out of Shane Bieber there, and maybe even Justin Bieber. You wonder, like,
Canadian zone, Canada zone.
Do you think? Well, probably not Yamamoto. I mean, maybe that's why Dave pulled him then, playing a little 5D chess there, thinking that at 96 pitches, maybe he's got an inning.
Everybody's available tomorrow.
Where's Walker Buehler?
Every single person is available. Snell's available. Robo,
that's what I was going to ask. Snell would be the same as Savage.
Of course. This is it. There's no Game 8. This is it. Everybody is available. I don't think you're going to have to bring in all of these folks. I think that Shohei will go 4 or 5, and then you can back him up with Glasnow.
Yeah. In fact, again, Glas only threw 3 pitches.
It's
great spot.
Yes, everybody's available. Everyone is available tomorrow. The entire roster.
Yeah, and they should be. You get 3-4 months off after that. You can rest. I feel really good. I feel really good about the situation. But again, what it's all going to come down to, it's not necessarily the pitching for this team. Even if we still have concerns about that bullpen, it is going to be about the offense. Can they build innings, finish innings, and can they do it multiple times across 9 innings? That is going to be the key to winning this game. What we saw, the excitement, the fact that our whole offensive discussion was about, Mookie Betts, end of list. That's a problem.
Yeah,
you need more.
I know. And that, that's it. Mookie Betts, period. Okay, where's the rest of it?
Give me more.
But you know what? What's gotten us this far, what's gotten us to Game 7 is the pitching. I imagine that's going to have to be the case. Would it be nice to have some offense and some freaking run support early? It would. It absolutely would. But it's funny. O'Donnell Boy said it in the chat. He said I expect total and complete chaos tomorrow.
I'm here for it. I am here for it.
I absolutely expect unbelievable chaos. But man, what a gift. Like, I just feel, again, I was like, okay, Dodgers. Well, you said Dodgers in 5. To be different, I said Dodgers in 6. And then I was like, oh dear. But now it's like, I just feel, I feel good about it. But I felt good about this team. Everyone was pissed off at me because I was like positive, and I said, so should they just not even bother going to Toronto? Should they just give up? You know what I mean? Like, this is, you never know what's going to happen in a series, guys. You never know what's going to happen.
We got this out of Dodger Stadium. Tyler Glasnow said, unshockingly, he will be available tomorrow. That is. I would take away the praise that I gave him today if he was unavailable tomorrow.
I mean, come on. Take away the praise and take away the contract. You threw 3 pitches and you're down. Get out of here. Stop it. Stop it.
You know what I'd love to see is Shohei leadoff homer and then go and strike out the side. He's done it. He's done it this postseason. Why not? Why not let it eat? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how much more to add to this. Like I feel phenomenal. Yoshinobu Yamamoto said he'll also be ready to pitch in Game 7 if needed, but he's hoping just to cheer on the Dodgers.
Stop. Like if there's a single person in that flipping clubhouse that says that they don't know what's going to happen, stop. Or they don't know if they're going to be available.
Yeah.
I will punch you right in your face.
Respectfully.
Like that is not even respectfully. Like that is ridiculous. Oh. Everybody in that clubhouse on that roster better be available tomorrow.
Yeah. Unless
you have broken your arm. And if it's not your throwing arm, you should be available tomorrow.
Even Dave should be available tomorrow. Let's look at it.
RGB 1244 says Mark Pryor is available tomorrow. Damn straight he is. Kiké loves October. What a flippin'. This, of course, courtesy of our friends at Sportsnet LA. Like, that's just, oh my goodness, right?
Yeah.
Rokie's like, oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Did you see his face? Oh,
shout out Rokie. Not Rokie. Sorry, Yamamoto. I don't know if we've talked around Yamamoto being available tomorrow. Did we talk enough about Yama's effort in this game? Like
we didn't.
Would not have been.
But again, I mean, he went 96 pitches, and to your point, maybe that's why Dave pulled him, is because he wants everybody to. I mean, he wants them to be fresh for tomorrow. You know what? 6 innings, 5 hits, 1 walk, 1 earned. That's a great line. I mean, again, this is a guy that's given us back-to-back complete games. Okay. So, I mean, you'd be hard pressed to think Yama was going to give you another, 9 inning effort, but damn, I mean, 6 innings with giving up 1 hit, 1 earned run, or 5 hits, 1 earned run.
That's kind of, it's funny that's like his worst game in a week or two. Or
you'll take that all day long.
Yeah, we'll take that. Kevin with the $5 super chat here saying, holy mackerel. Hey, watch your language. What a game. Let the chips fall where they may, and may the best team win. That's just wonderful series.
Wonderful. Kevin, that was a good chat. Kevin K. Devin, actually. It was K. Devin.
Oh, Kadevin Turner. Appreciate Kadevin. And you know what I think is my favorite part of it going to Game 7, outside of the fact that it's going to Game 7 and the Dodgers live to fight another day, is that this just really felt like a series that deserved a 7-game series too.
It's been a good series. It's
very good baseball teams. Yeah.
Like the first 4 games were split. It was like, you give credit to Toronto for being, that gut punch after losing in 18 innings, and they come back and win the next 2 on the road. The Dodgers, are defeated, dejected, get on a plane, and obviously both Freddie Freeman, Kiké Hernandez said maybe this is what we need, a reset, the day off, all the things. I'm obviously paraphrasing here. Yeah. But you go to Toronto, you come out, you find you have the lead, which is glorious. And then you end it like that, in that sort of defensive fashion, and with that kind of fanfare. I'm sorry, that's exciting. And now it's obviously 3-3, and it's basically we're at 0-0 again. And This is what you want. I mean, you got to feel good. Yeah, it was 1-game series, and you got to feel good about, as long as and I've never ever thought it was a lack of effort. It's a lack of hitting right now, but it's not a lack of effort. And tomorrow, all of that goes away, Clint. If they win tomorrow, no one's going to give 2 craps about the Dodgers having offensive troubles. No one's going to care, because you know what? They're going to be the first team since the 2000s, the New York Yankees, to win back-to-back World Series if that happens.
And they need to win this for so many reasons. Mostly of them selfish. One, I want to see this team go back to back, but for Clayton, not just for him to go out with 3 rings under his belt or whatever. But
did you? Of course you did, because I know you're watching. But his reaction when Mookie hit that RBI double, oh my God!
I love how much 22 is just. Yeah,
he's just having a great time right now.
Great tickets. He's got great tickets to these ball games, I'll tell you what.
He's just loving life.
Selfishly, it gives us more reasons, and I've said this recently, it gives us more reasons to see Clayton Kershaw at Dodger Stadium. Maybe he won't wear pants at the parade. I would love to see him not wearing pants at the parade to make good on that thing that he told our friend David. Well, your friend David Vessay, infrequent or whatever. Occasional guest.
I barely want to wear pants, Dave.
Hardly want to wear pants, Dave. And then, of course, for him to come back for the ring ceremony in 2026, we need more reasons for Clayton to need to come back to Dodger Stadium. And the best way you can do that is by, going out there and winning a baseball game tomorrow. November 1st, Game 7, Rogers Center. Let's go, baby. This is what you and I play for, Alanna, and you're not going to be here. Sorry.
Why do you keep bringing that up?
Well, we should probably let people know. Unfortunately, Alanna she's going to have a great time. She's going to be gone.
I'm going to be watching. I will be watching. I will not be on the post-game show tomorrow because for 2 years, my dear husband has been planning a surprise birthday trip for me. And the trip happens to be we're leaving tomorrow night. We leave at like 11 p.m.
Your time.
Right about Eastern. So right about post game time. We're going to Africa. So I will be, provided I don't get stomped to death by an elephant or eaten by a lion, I will be back with you guys for Dodgers territory over the course of the off season. But
at some point.
Yeah, I didn't schedule it, but I'm excited. It's a trip of a lifetime. And I told our boss, Mark Wiener, that I was like, will you relax? There's not going to be a Game 7. Well.
And here we are, baby. Here we are, Game 7. And if there's either way, win or lose, and it's going to be a win, I'll be here with you guys tomorrow. And we're going to celebrate back-to-back World Series champions.
Do we not have to talk about Square? Are we not doing that?
Oh, no, that wasn't supposed to be in there. I messed up.
You suck as a producer. You're such a bad producer.
I didn't even realize I left that one in there.
Just kidding.
Yeah, anyways.
All right, you guys. We love you. Thank you so much for all the super chats. You guys are the best. Thank you so much for joining us on Dodgers Territory, presented by Fox One. I love you guys. I love this team. Clint, thank you so much for all that you do. Clint will be back with you for post-game. Maybe I'll call in from the Emirates Club at Boston Logan. I will probably be having a glass of champagne to toast the Los Angeles Dodgers as I head out to Africa. All right, guys. Oh, wait, hang on. Mark Wiener has something to say. Doc said they haven't decided on the starter, said it may depend on if Shohei prefers to start or relieve. Shohei's got to start. He's got to start. Just get it out of the way. Start, then you can just stay in there as the DH. And Mark keeps giving us tidbits. Enough. He said everyone is available except Yamamoto. My ass. Yamamoto's available. I don't care.
I love whatever his name. Shohei has done it. He's closed out the WBC. So
yeah, and Shohei would love to close this bad boy out. Yeah. What if in a perfect world, like forget the music,
false outro. Yeah.
No, I know. Like, what if in a perfect world, like Kersh came in and like locked it down, like won the World Series for the Los Angeles Dodgers in his final appearance ever as a Dodger.
That's the hope. There's another thing I selfishly want. Now, can I hit the button again? I'm gonna hit the button again.
Yeah.
Because I need to have music to like outro us properly. Also, continuing the chat, all Dodgers with me, Jeff. We're gonna be going live minutes after this. Continue the conversation, continue the fun. I'll see you over there. Dodgers in 7. Bye.